The essentials you decide to pack for Disney World matter, and at first thought, there might be some that completely slip your mind and you might not think about bringing. I've seen this happen for so many guests. You want to help to keep your family happy and comfortable during the day at Disney World, so today I want to talk about some essentials no one talks about packing when going to Disney World. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first category we're going to talk about are ways to freshen up in the parks. It can get so warm, so hot inside of the Disney parks. You can do a lot of sweating and you can just feel very gross during the day. The first thing that I've liked to bring is little travel size sticks of deodorant. These are really nice in general because they're travel friendly, that you can bring them with you during your visit to use before your day at Disney World, but it's also nice to put inside of your park bag so that way you can reapply midday. It gets so hot and sweaty at Disney World and it is nice having some deodorant to reapply, whether you're in the bathroom or just midday whenever you're taking a break, to reapply and freshen up so you can feel comfortable for the rest of the day. There are many brands of little travel sticks of deodorant, but one brand that I've seen a lot of people really enjoy using is the Lumi deodorant brand. So this Lumi deodorant is an all over body deodorant, which is really nice to use. It has a lot of use cases, so you can use it on multiple parts of the body. It does come in a stick option as well as a paste or a cream option, and it's nice because you can rub it on your body on places that you want to freshen up or have smell nice throughout the day. They do have a wide variety of scents as well, so there might be one that appeals to you. Another thing I've heard a lot from guests are they experience chafing whenever they're in the parks or blisters whenever walking around, and you don't want that. You want to be as comfortable as possible. You want to help your family be as comfortable as possible. So a product that we've liked using and I've seen a lot of guests enjoy using is Body Glide. Body Glide comes in a stick as well, and this is a product that you can use on multiple places on your body where you experience chafing to help avoid that during the day. This is nice to apply in the morning so that way you have it for full day coverage, but you can also pack it in your park bag as well to reapply if you find that you need it. But if you find that you don't want to pack deodorant sticks in your park bag, or if you're just bringing a fanny pack and you don't have a lot of space, I totally get that. There are little deodorant wipes that you can pick up as well. These are super small, fit in a theme park bag or a fanny pack. They're very size friendly, so they can fit in small spaces. Lumi has a couple of deodorant wipes that you can check out, and there's also other brands as well, but it is nice having this as another option to freshen up. Quick thing that I wanted to touch on, and I don't want to go on a rant about it, but another way that you might want to freshen up is find ways to stay hydrated when you're in the parks. I'm very passionate about taking advantage of the free water that Disney World has in the parks instead of spending money on bottles of water. They have a lot of quick service restaurants that you can pick up free glasses of water, and they also have a lot of water fountain stations around the park. I always recommend bringing a water bottle with you so that way you can refill this throughout the day. But I've gotten a lot of comments and people saying that they don't like the taste of Disney World water, so for that reason I would tell you to bring some type of water flavoring. I've heard a lot of guests really enjoy bringing the Crystal Light options. This comes in a pack that you can add to your water to give it some water flavoring to kind of mask the taste of Disney World water. And there's also the Mio drops that you can also get, so you can choose the flavor that you want and add it to your water as well. Something I always talk about is Liquid IV. This is a kind of a double bonus. It helps you to mask the taste of Disney World water because they have a wide variety of flavors that you can try, but it also helps to keep you hydrated during your day. And if you're going with family and you have kids going, they did just introduce a kids line of Liquid IV, so they have kids flavors and options for kids as well. The second essential I want to talk about is sunscreen. Now, most likely you've probably heard that you need to bring sunscreen with you to Disney World, and if you haven't, this is your warning: bring sunscreen with you. Disney World is in Florida, so it gets incredibly hot. It's super sunny, and especially if you're visiting during the summer months, you'll want to find ways to reapply sunscreen throughout the day so that way you don't get burnt. The worst thing to have happen is to go on your vacation, get burnt the first day, and then just be in pain the rest of the time during your vacation to Disney World. Of course, I always recommend bringing some type of bottle of sunscreen so that way you can have it during your visit. It's incredibly expensive at Disney World, so if you have to buy it last minute, it is more expensive than buying it ahead of time, so that's why I always recommend buying it before your trip and bringing it with you. One thing that I have recently found, I did not know about this product, it's called Sun Buddies. It is this little sunscreen applicator stick that you can add sunscreen into the bottle, and it has a little applicator, a roll-on applicator on the bottom. I think this would be so perfect to bring with you. It's travel friendly, but it's also nice because I hate the feeling of sunscreen and having it on my hands and then rubbing it on my body and then feeling like you're so greasy. This little roll-on stick would be perfect if you have kids, so you can easily roll it back on and apply midday. And you can apply this anywhere. You can apply it when you're in lines or whenever you're taking a midday break, and you don't have to feel like you have to go wash your hands afterwards. Another thing that I found are these Spot My UV stickers. These stickers are little stickers you place on your body, and it tells you when you need to reapply your sunscreen. I've gotten comments before about people saying, why do you need a sticker to tell you when to reapply your sunscreen? For you personally, if you're an adult, you know when you're feeling like you're getting burnt. You know when it's really hot and when you feel like like you need to reapply your sunscreen. But if you're bringing kids to Disney World, you might not know how they feel and you want to catch it before they get burnt. So I think this would be a perfect thing to bring to put on your kids whenever you're at Disney World. And whenever the sunscreen starts to wear off, the sticker starts to change color, so you know when it's time to reapply. I did mention earlier to find some sunscreen that you want to bring with you to the parks, and going along with the Sun Buddies product, if you're looking for another way to apply sunscreen without having that greasy feeling, roll-on options are a really nice option to add to your park bag. You can easily roll it on your skin and have it reapplied easily throughout the day at Disney World. The third category is clothing. I always get asked what to wear to Disney World, what are the best park outfits, what to wear depending on what the time of year is. Of course, I always recommend wearing lightweight and breathable clothing, but there's something that I've recently found that I really enjoy wearing and I find very comfortable in the parks. The thing that I've really gravitated towards and found comfortable are athletic dresses. If you get an athletic dress or tennis dress, there's a wide variety of styles that you can choose from. There's different colors as well, so it's perfect to pair with a Disney park outfit. Personally, I like the ones that kind of crisscross in the back, and the nice thing about these two is they do come with biker shorts on the bottom. There are some options that are attached to the athletic dress, but there's also ones that come detached from the dress, which are really helpful for midday when you have to go to the bathroom. I've loved wearing athletic dresses. It's not something that you might think about going into your trip because you might think, why would you want to wear a dress to Disney World? But a lot of the athletic dresses are very comfortable. They're very lightweight. If they get wet, they dry very easily, and they're very breathable as well for hot summer days. Some of them even have little pockets in the biker shorts, which are nice so you can put your phone or any other items inside of there. So I would look into an athletic dress and would recommend that as a Disney park outfit idea. Another thing I want to recommend to you is buy Disney t-shirts before actually going on your Disney World trip. Of course, when you go to Disney World, there's a ton of merch and different shirts that you can buy, but these are going to be significantly more expensive than if you were to buy them before going to the parks. And there are a ton of great options that you can buy outside of Disney World. There's a ton of great Disney t-shirts out there. I love the ones that are Mickey and Minnie themed or are Disney Princess themed. I know people have mixed feelings about doing group t-shirts, but there's a ton of places that you can go to find t-shirts to do a group t-shirt look. So I would highly recommend doing some research ahead of time and buying some shirts before going on your trip. This will help you to save money and also time when you're in the parks because you don't have to spend a ton of time shopping for the outfits that you might want to wear. Going along with clothing items are category number 4, and these are comfortable shoes. You may have heard before to bring comfortable shoes to Disney World, and if you haven't, again, this is your warning to bring comfortable shoes to Disney World. You do so much walking and standing when you're in the parks, and your shoes are literally what's going to carry you during your day at Disney World. So I always tell people to bring shoes that they know are comfortable, that they have already broken in, and if possible, bring shoes that are waterproof, because if it rains during your day at Disney World and your shoes get wet, you don't want to have that happen. So I highly recommend trying to find shoes that are waterproof as well. A very popular option to wear to Disney World are tennis shoes. These are a really good, safe go-to option for Disney park shoes. I love using the Asics Dynablast tennis shoes. They come in a variety of colors. These are shoes that I have loved walking in, running in, and find very comfortable. They have a very thick sole, they're very breathable, and I've loved using those in the parks, but also in daily life. And if you've seen my videos before, you know that I am a huge fan of the Croc wedges. These are my go-to theme park shoes. I absolutely love them for a ton of reasons. They come in a variety of colors, so there's always an option that can match a Disney park outfit that you have. Another thing I really like about them are they have a very thick sole on the bottom, so when you're doing a lot of standing and walking and standing for long periods of time, these are so comfortable on your feet. And also, not to mention, they are Crocs and they are waterproof. So if it rains during your day, or if your feet get sweaty, or if you find out that they get wet after going on a water ride, they dry. They are just Crocs. But if you are wanting to wear some other type of tennis shoes or something that doesn't dry as easily as Croc wedges or as sandals, one thing that I've seen people bring are these shoe covers. These are waterproof shoe covers. So what you do is you just slip them over your shoes, zip them up, and kind of cinch them up, and they are a way to keep your feet from getting wet if it decides to rain. It looks like they roll up and they are very compact, so they're travel friendly. You can put them in your theme park bag. The only thing that I would say is after you use them, go into a Disney gift shop and ask for a shopping bag so that way you can put them inside of there. The last category we're going to talk about are stroller essentials. When going to Disney World with kids, you may be thinking of bringing a stroller with you to hold your kids or to push them around, or also I've also seen people just rent or purchase or bring strollers with them to just hold some essentials and items that they have during the day, so that way they don't have to carry them, they can just push them around. There are some essentials that I have seen guests not bring with them that are very handy to have, and some essentials that I've seen on Disney strollers that are very useful, and I wanted to bring those up today. The first thing I will say, if you don't bring any of the other options that I have, I highly recommend bringing a stroller cover. You do not know when it's going to rain at Disney World, and the last thing that you want to have happen is have your stroller get wet and all of your belongings inside of it. When going to the parks, if you're thinking of doing rides, you have to keep your stroller outside, can't bring it with you inside of the line. So your stroller is outside, exposed to the elements, and if you're waiting in line and it starts to rain, your stroller is out there and everything is getting soaked. I have seen so many guests forget stroller covers or don't have any rain gear to put on their stroller whenever it rains, and all of their belongings are soaked. It's wet whenever their kids get to sit down, so pick up a stroller cover so you can cover your stroller and just have it on hand for just in case if it decides to rain. Another thing that I found super helpful to keep your kids comfortable in the park is a little fan that wraps onto the bars of the stroller. This is a really great way to have constant airflow on them when you're pushing them around the parks. It gets so hot, very humid at Disney World, and it's nice having some constant airflow so that way they stay cool. And this little fan really helps to do that. You can just add it onto your stroller. It's a very small travel friendly thing, and it also keeps your kids happy. The only other nice to have things that I've seen people like having on their Disney strollers are little stroller hooks, so that way you can strap on a backpack that you might have or any other essentials that you are bringing for your kids, or some of these stroller pouches that you can actually put a water bottle in, maybe your wallet, your keys, any other essentials that you're bringing with you to Disney World that you don't necessarily want to carry. It's nice to just have it on the stroller. These are all things that you may not think ahead of time to bring you with you to Disney World. I know that I have personally enjoyed using some of them and have seen a lot of guests find that they are a lot happier and more comfortable in the parks when bringing these with them to Disney World. They can help save you time, money, and of course keep you comfortable, so I'd recommend adding them to your Disney packing list. If you're wanting to pick any of these up before your trip, I will have a pinned link in the comment section below that you can find an easy little shopping list on Amazon to add these to your cart and pack them with you for Disney World. Okay, Megan, we have all these essentials, but how exactly are we going to carry them with us during the day at Disney World? I have a full packing list of how I pack my theme park bag and what kind of bags I bring with me to the Disney parks, and you can find that in this video here. Let me know if you're headed to Disney World soon and if there's any essentials you like bringing with you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. See you guys.